ado, let's get into the cucking. Major pause. But this is from the ever trustworthy Fox News. So,
hey, Uncle Kenobi was the first one in chat. That's our
yeah,
boy.
man. Yeah, man.
And Tommy is still a bitch.
All right. Jada Pinkett Smith reveals that she and Will Smith have been separated for over 7 years, but refuse to divorce. Pinkett Smith says
I thought we knew that.
I guess not. Pinkett Smith says
I thought that was known. Like since the interview where he cried. Why does he ever since that interview, every picture of Will Smith looks like he's crying? Like look at that picture right there. That picture right there on the article, he looks like he's fucking like ready to burst into tears, but he's putting on a safe face.
So it says here, Jada Pinkett Smith just dropped a bombshell regarding her relationship with husband Will Smith. She said the couple has not been together for over 7 years, but they appear as husband and wife for public appearances. We live separately, Pinkett Smith admitted in an interview with Hoda Khatib for the
Don't you do that, Tommy. Don't you time out our boy Uncle Kenobi. I'm sorry, I had to put that in there.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever, and I just haven't been able to break that promise. Okay, but didn't you cheat on him though? Isn't this all her fault? Didn't she do that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why should he have to work on things if it's her?
This just goes back to me always saying, if you're a Hollywood actor, don't marry another celebrity.
Yeah, that's not going to work out for you.
It just rarely does. Sometimes it does. Like Carrie Fisher's parents.
The actress
that worked out, and then they created Carrie Fisher, but she was a drug addict through her life. You know what I'm saying? Like two Hollywood actors. The actors that are doing really well still are the ones that married like a random girl they met on the street that is was their waitress one time, and they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna ask her on it." You know what I mean? Like she's not aloof; she's based. Like the actors that marry, man or woman, actors or actresses that marry people that are out of their circle, always end up staying with those people 90% of the time.
Yeah, that's something that I noticed too.
Compared to an actor marrying an actor.
Do you think it's the same way, if an athlete marries an athlete, or if an artist marries an artist or something, that it's just
I think it's closer to if a music artist marries a music artist. I don't necessarily think it's the same way if you're an athlete, because I feel like most athletes do not marry other athletes. They'll marry the closest thing that I've seen is a cheerleader. You usually don't see an athlete marrying another athlete because you'll never have time. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Imagine having to talk about your wife getting banged by your son's friend on live television. Why would you do that on live television?
So,
You cucked yourself in front of the entire world.
They've been separated since 2016. Then why the fuck did he slap Chris Rock for then?
Because he's fucking whipped.
Okay.
You haven't seen Will Smith with anybody else. He might as well be Will Smith can walk down the street and go, "Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Let's bang. Here's a ton of money." He doesn't have to do the money.
She says here.
He doesn't because and you know what? I understand some of the way that he's probably feeling because he still loves her and she's just a piece of shit to him.
I don't think
G.I. fucking Jane. Oh shit, Will Smith came in my room. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think she
I thought I was gonna get slapped for a minute, but he's just sitting there crying.
His wife's name wasn't Chris. Yeah, no, but
so stupid, yo. His wife was probably in Chris's mouth. Dude, she's a slut. What am I We all know it. We all know it. Like, I'll be the one to say it. Like, yeah.
You're not wrong.
What kind of mom bangs your friend's, like, your son's friend? Like,
I would
what
never
is
talk.
that?
I would
I'd
never.
disown my mother. Like, I'd be like, no,
I would
I
never
have
talk.
nothing to do with your crazy ass.
I would never talk to my mom again if she ever did something
That's what I'm fucking saying.
of
Like,
that nature. But she literally in this interview goes on to admit here, I got into a different kind of entanglement, while also admitting that
a different kind of entanglement between two cocks. Like,
while also admitting that she and Smith were separated. She further clarified it was a relationship, absolutely. So she literally just admits to like cheating on Will, but Will is the one that has to like work on things. Like
what?
Dude.
But that is the precedent, right? The woman's fine. She's fine. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. It's always the guy.
Dude, that's just wild. But
there's one thing if you're not with the person.
Yeah.
But she's with him. She has kids with him.
She's still married to him.
And she cheated on him first. Whereas, like, if they were broken up, this wouldn't be a story.
Reynolds and Lively, Depp and Heard, all loving couples. Aren't Lively and Reynolds, aren't they still a thing? I'm pretty sure that they are.
Well, I thought Krasinski and Blunt were fine too.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. But my point being is, like, if you are married to somebody with kids with that person,
yeah,
like, then that's straight up just cheating. If you're separated, that's bullshit. Being separated is bullshit.
You're basically
that's a divorce. That's a divorce without the paperwork.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like, so if you're separated, quote unquote, and not divorced,
that's stupid.
It's go fuck whoever you want then. Like, I really don't care. Like, if you, in your mind, both of you agree on that, or even if one of you agrees and we're like, we're done with this, then go ahead.
I was making a joke with.
That's what I thought, sir.
Yeah.
No, don't you call me a retard. You're a retard. You know you are too, Juan. Carlo Apale.
So then, if Jada and Will have been separated since 2016, then she technically wasn't cheating on him. But since they are still,
she cheated on him before that, then
right?
But like, she probably added because she had a thing for Tupac.
Yeah, she was probably the reason that he got shot.
No, that was don't shoot me, Suge, but that was Suge Knight. 100%. That was Suge Knight and the record label that killed.
But
and I have no problem saying that because they're not going to come after some little white boy in Pennsylvania. So
I completely I feel for Will, but kind of at the same time,
be a man.
Like, you're Will fucking Smith. You're Will Smith.
He was at the caliber of Tom Cruise at one point. Where any movie that Will Smith was in, people will go see it.
Yeah.
And
facts.
Yeah, G.I. Jane does belong to the streets.
What's up, Nico?
What's up, Nico? How you doing, little Dragon Boy?
But yeah, it's
Dragon Boy on Twitch chat.
But I don't know, man. It's like
just utter the fuck off. I'm 22 and I know that at this point. Yeah.
Did he though?
P. Diddy had something to do with it, yeah.
Dude, Eminem says that at the end of
and then he says, "I'm just kidding. I love you, Diddy."
Yeah.
But it was more so because didn't Diddy sign or have something to do with the signing of MGK?
Yeah,
that's what he was going at him for, not the Pac shit.
Right. Nah, but Would you consider Will Smith a simp then? Would you consider him a
Yes,
simp? Yeah.
yes, 100 fucking percent. It's not even a simp. He's a cuck. He's sitting there and letting his wife get banged by all these different people and not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
That's not a simp. That's a cuck. A simp is completely different. If you're simping, that means you'll do anything to get with the girl, or to
Hmm.
do something with the girl. If you're a cuck, you're literally sitting back and being like, "Well, what was me?" As your wife's getting banged in the other room by her son's best friend, like,
Right.
and you're not doing anything about it. Like,
Right.
you're part of my French. You're a fucking pussy.
Don't worry, Diamond. I don't have that much more to say. I just thought it
I
was
mean,
kind of
fuck
an
off.
interesting
Whose show is this?
thing. The slap didn't make me hate Will Smith as much as other people. Nah, I don't hate Will Smith.
No, I don't hate him either. I
It's
just think
just,
I feel bad for him, quite frankly. Like I
yeah,
think that he is so far gone mentally right now because of all the shit that he's dealt with over the past couple of years. Like he's a
yeah,
completely different person. And he had everything going for him. He's a star actor. People would go and see movies just because he was in it. He was in great TV shows
you
and
know,
he's making good music.
Damian's actually kind of got a point. They probably are both banging other people and just want to like stay in the loop.
Okay, but we don't know that about Will. We know that explicitly about Jada. And
Right?
we
Yeah,
also know explicitly that, quite frankly, Jada's a shitty person.
yeah,
She's made that clear on multiple accounts.
yep.
Like, don't, yeah. At least Will hasn't made it clear that he's a shitty person. He's a sad and broken person, is what I see.
Ooh, Pilgrim with a hot take. Will
I
Smith
don't
is
even know.
overrated.
I don't even disagree because other than Independence Day and Men in Black, and I'm not counting Fresh Prince because that's a TV show. Like, what other movies are you like? Will Smith's the best part of it.
I Am Legend.
Okay, I Am Legend is fucking awesome. That's true.
I Robot's good too.
And iRobot, yeah. So iRobot, I Am Legend, Men in Black 1 and 2, but only 1 and 2, and then Independence Day, and then other than that, like as soon as
Since
you became a person.
Damio, we said hi at the outset of the freaking start. What are you even
Yeah,
talking about?
it's just being a twat. He knows we said hello to him.
Nah, nah, but I just wanted to like talk about this because I kind of think it's funny, and now I think that slap to Chris Rock was like utterly pointless. Now, like it was
Dude, Chris Rock played it like a fucking legend.
yeah,
He did. He was
Will
like,
Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
yeah. And he was like, then he made fun of him.
Yes.
And he made fun of him at his next comedy show, which was so gold, man.
Yeah, but now Chris Rock is not allowed to host the Oscars anymore, which is like dumb.
Well, it's not dumb because nobody watches the fucking Oscars anyway. So Chris Rock would be, that's just a fancy little paycheck out of nowhere because what, 40 million people are gonna watch it out of the whole world? Like no one gives a shit about the Oscars. No
It's
one
literally
cares.
it's literally
Every
just
single year there's less and less viewers. I haven't watched the Oscars in forever. The only thing that I've seen from the Oscars recently in the past 6 to 7 years
was that slap.
was and I went back to watch just the slap. And I watched it on YouTube, so they didn't get the view. Like nobody watches the Oscars. No one gives a shit. It's just
Yeah.
like because every single time a movie that's as good as Oppenheimer or something comes out, it's not going to get it. Like Avatar 2, that's not going to get an Oscar. Revenge of the Sith didn't get a fucking Oscar. Like,
yeah, like
so my point being is
they always pick a stupid movie to win.
it's always some dumbass movie. Like, and
That
it
literally
might
like
be
no one
good
watched.
sometimes, But like,
Yeah.
it's never the highest grossing. It's never the one that reaches the most audience. People never give a shit about that. And I just think that's stupid.
Yeah, man.
Because like, again, like, it should be talent. Like Oppenheimer cannot be as good as the movie is. Was it a little long? Yeah, but then again, I watched a 4.5 hour Lord of the Rings movie, and that feels like nothing to me. So,
Right.
like Oppenheimer being 3 hours, I'm fine with it. But Oppenheimer, by the Oscars' new rules, cannot be nominated
Well, actually,
because
I saw
the
that
new
they're
rules
actually
have to check boxes. They might have rolled that back
they are, yeah.
because you need to have at least one main character that's a person of color. You need to have strong female representation. You need to have like it's just all this social justice shit, and you can't be nominated otherwise.
Will Smith is an overrated actor. He's a run of the mill actor who plays himself in every movie that he's in. He has zero range in comparison to someone like Leo or Daniel Day Lewis.
I
Facts.
can agree with that. I can agree with that. And on top of that, he is like The Rock. The same
Yeah,
way. Every movie
yeah,
he's in, you don't go, oh, that's whatever character. You go, oh, that's The Rock or that's Will Smith.
yeah,
Like it. They just always play themselves.
yeah.
Whereas like
Um,
even Brad Pitt does a great fucking job playing other characters. Like if you see him in Inglorious Bastards and then you see him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, completely different character, but really damn good.
he's slightly better than The
Yes,
Rock.
yeah,
Yeah, like
he's
I
better
don't.
than The Rock. He played his own character in, you know, I almost said It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh, Will Smith was actually pretty good in that movie. Concussion, where he like played like where he played like where he played like a doctor that treated like football players that got like hit
Oh,
like
I heard
heads.
about that movie. Never saw it.
Yeah,
I heard it was really good, but never saw it.
yeah. Inglorious Bastards was great. Yeah,
Inglorious Bastards is fucking awesome. And speaking of Inglorious Bastards, the character who plays the bear Jew in that
yeah,
movie, the guy with the
yeah,
bat, I
yeah.
forget the actor's name, but he's directing the Borderlands movie.
Really?
Yeah, so let's just hope it's good
So
because his other movies are so indie and just not good.
I'm going to go back to Daimyo's comment here, though. Are there people that hold Will Smith up to the same caliber as Leo and as Daniel Day
I'm
Lewis?
sure
Are there?
there are, but I don't.
Right.
I don't even
It's
hold him up to the same caliber as Hayden Christensen.
well,
Or
Hayden's
even better, Orlando Bloom. Like
yeah,
he's not even because you know what the thing is when you look at Pirates of the Caribbean and you look at Lord of the Rings with Orlando
yeah,
Bloom,
yeah.
you don't see them as Orlando Bloom. You see Legolas
Nope.
and Will Turner. There is no like you're not taken out of the fact by that's the same guy.
I never saw him in that movie, so I wouldn't know.
Like if you're looking at these two different characters, you're not like, oh yeah, that's the guy from the Pirates movie, or that's the guy from
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.